What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to talk about MPJ, Michael Porter Jr., one of the most talked about young players in the league. So let's get right into it. This season, MPJ made a big leap from last season. He played 61 games this season, started 54 of them, and he scored 19 points per game this season, making almost a 10 point per game leap in his second season. His offensive production increased since Jeremy Grant, one of the main scorers, left the Nuggets. And I think most people expected MPJ to have this type of leap in scoring. And while jumping almost 10 points per game in one season is impressive, it was more about his opportunity that was given on the Nuggets compared to last season, where he was a rookie. Or, I guess he was a rookie, yeah. This is why he didn't win MIP or anything like that. Jamal Murray getting injured also left a huge gap in scoring for the team to fill, and they asked Michael Porter Jr. to fill that near the end of the season. Overall, Michael Porter Jr. showed good improvement throughout the season and was given the opportunity he needed to succeed by the starting power forward leaving, and Jeremy Grant, and Jamal Murray getting injured, leaving a scoring gap. Though Jamal Murray did getting injured did set him up, I think the team will be better for now if MPJ doesn't take that leap to a 20 point per game guy in his second season, so he can get used to the system. Maybe not all the pressure of scorings thrown onto him right away. And they have MVP Jokic, so they also have that scoring on the team and playmaking to take pressure off MPJ. MPJ was one of the most exciting young offensive talents in the league this year. He shot 44.5% from three, 54% from the field, good volume. He not only shot this efficient on offense, he played off ball. He has good athleticism. He can create his own shot. That's why people love him. He has all this upside on offense. And his weakness is passing, which his teammates such as Jokic can make up for. And he averaged 17.4 points per game in the playoffs. It was a little less efficient than the regular season, but it was still good. Overall, MPJ offensive game has been so good this year. He continues to draw comparisons to KD's offensive game, and the playoffs have helped his case in my opinion. I'm not gonna go out and say MPJ will be a great defender. Many people think his defense is what's holding him back from being a great player. And to give perspective, last year the Nuggets had the NBA's third worst defense when he plays, and the seventh best when he doesn't. MPJ has size, strength, athleticism. He has the potential to be a plus defender, but he hasn't unlocked that potential. There's a lot of areas he has room to improve in, and that might be his focus these next few off seasons. Overall, MPJ needs to work on his defensive IQ, effort, and overall awareness to become a plus defender. MPJ is looking to have a good future, already playing better than some all-time greats in his first 58 starts. Though he did have a year to develop, and he does have a great team around him with Jokic and Murray and other pieces. His team around him might just limit his growth as far as stats go, but as far as his growth as a player, I think his team around him being good will help him score or will help him grow. He may not be the leading scorer to start off with. Jokic is still there. Jokic is in his prime right now. He just won his first MVP. And he's looking to have a nice season next season. And then they have Murray coming back next season. So he's not going to be put with all the scoring right away. And maybe not for a few years, but in my opinion, in a few years, MPJ could be the leading scorer on the Nuggets. I personally think he has other guys handle some of the scoring. Will help him overall unlock his skills, unlock his game, and though he won't have the opportunity to be the leading scorer right away, it'll come. MPJ can now focus on improving his defense, passing, and I guess he doesn't really have to increase his efficiency right now, since he was so efficient during the season. But to score an efficient 20 points per game, I think he's good on offense for now. And team doesn't need him to go any more than that right now with Murray coming back. As far as offense goes, many people are comparing him to Kevin Durant. And while I don't think he's going to have the same legacy as Kevin Durant as far as championships and maybe MVPs, I think he could be a similar scoring talent, especially since his skill set is so similar to KD on offense. The reason I don't think he can win an MVP or maybe a championship finals MVP or this is just for MVPs, is because even if he scores like 32 points per game, an efficient 32 points per game, there's still going to be guys like Luka and Trae Young in the league who are scoring a ton. And his defense isn't helping his case, which would be the deciding factor. Because Trae Young, guys like that, Luka Doncic, they're not good. They're not that good at defense either. And like Luka's a neutral defender. He's not even a negative. I think at least, and that's why I don't think he'll be able to win any MVPs, because there's other guys going to average same amount of points as him, and unless he has like an amazing season, I can't really see him winning an MVP. He has struggles on defense. I believe his potential is to be a positive defender because of his strength, athleticism, other traits he has shown so far. But that's pure speculation right now. He's a negative defender right now. And I think most people can agree with that. He isn't great or even good on defense, but he has a lot of potential to improve, and this will decide his future, whether he's going to get those MVPs, because defense is factored into MVPs in my opinion. Overall, I think upside with the Nuggets next 3 or 4 years is a second option. And if Jokic is feeling his age by then, MPJ will probably step up over Murray and be the number one option for them, number one scoring option. And this is all assuming that he doesn't take a Lauri Markkanen drop off in his junior season. Overall, MPJ has a lot of hype around his name right now, and to live up to those expectations, he needs to improve on his defense and continue to improve his offensive efficiency. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Like and sub if you want, and see you next time.